Yo, what's up everybody? Moose here, representing At the House, here live at the Observatory, here with the Alkaholiks. I got Cash, J-Roo, E-Swift.
J-Roo.
I told you about that downstairs.
J-Roo. What up, J-Roo?
I didn't say J-Roo. First and foremost, shout out to JC, official Liquid Crew.
JC.
At the House, of course.
Yeah.
Always representing the
Out the house, Droops. What up?
What up, Drew?
One of the questions I always ask for every artist I interview is, what made you go with the stage name that you chose to go with rather than like your legal name? So starting with Swift.
Well, what made us go with it? It was just
your name.
Oh,
yeah, your stage name.
Oh, my stage name.
And then we'll ask the Alkaholiks collectively.
I don't know. There's only a few people at that time that had cool names that was cool enough to be their rap name. I didn't think mine was cool enough.
But Swift obviously sounded pretty dope.
Sounded pretty dope, so I stuck with it.
J-Ro, my name is James Robinson. It's a really boring traveling salesman type of name.
Ain't that what you are?
Party salesman.
Hey, but DMC, right?
Yeah.
So his name is Daryl McDaniel. So he took the first letter of his first name and the first two letters of his last name,
Right.
and I did the same thing. I just copied DMC.
That's dope.
J-Ro, but I have to tell a story about my name. I met J-Lo when she was just Jennifer Lopez. I was with Exhibit and we went to meet Puffy, and this is where she wore that green outfit and that thing, like wow.
Yeah, that shit was headlines back in.
We went upstairs and Puffy was like, Jennifer, this is J-Ro. 2 weeks later, I see her on TV. I'm changing my name to J-Lo.
Yeah.
Hey, so that was a story for y'all. It's a true story.
That's dope.
True story.
So going by Rico Smith, like
Yeah, I still
Rico
use my real name though. Like on records, I say Rico did this and Rico did that. Everything, but Taz started out.
It was like tear shit up, but it was like Taz shit up.
Yeah,
That's where it came from. That's the real.
Nah, Tough Ass Son of Harold was the original. I'm Brian Potts and everything, because he told me to be tough and everything. I thought I was tough. I'm really a wimp like a motherfucker, but you know, Tough Ass Son of Harold, then Catastrophe, then Flashy Tashy, then all these different names just came later. But you know, still Taz, still Rose, still Swift, you know.
The only reason I asked that.
We just shouted you up just now.
Oh yeah, you missed the
I know. I was supposed to be here the whole time and shit.
Droops the man. I'm here
Check
tonight.
that really quick.
J-Roo, everybody's here tonight because of Droops the man.
Check it out, DJ Droops, Out the House Productions. Truth for the radio from back then. Back in Malone's and shit, you know, when they were rocking that joint. Well, shit, we get out the house, we always working. Everybody staying active, so that's the main thing. As long as we're still active and we're out in the
Active is
scene.
key word.
Yeah. It's active and proactive.
Yeah, proactive.
Because you could be active, but if you're not proactive about it, if you're not going out there and doing something a little bit extra,
Think about it.
even if you don't have to, but you're just doing it,
Right.
then that makes everything else a lot more worth it. And a lot.
Things move.
Yeah, it makes things go.
That was not an interruption whatsoever. That, as Bruce would say, is a blessing. If you know the man, you are set. That is the man to know. But going back to what we were saying, I always run every artist that I interview. I run their legal names through the Wu-Tang name generator. And as you mentioned, Brother James Robinson. I took, again, full legal names and ran it through that.
So the Wu, wait.
They got an app. You see that? Oh, what is this?
It's an app.
What's it? So with James Robinson.
Alright, so
look what it is. You ever
So,
seen this?
again, if
That's
you
how
were-
the dude that blew up made his name. Not Chance the Rapper. What was it?
Childish Gambino. He's the first rapper.
His name is Childish Gambino because he went to the Who app and put his real name. And that's what popped
And that's
up.
dope. I appreciate the fact that Cash fucking acknowledged that shit. That's
I just saw that shit.
J-Lo.
We just got this nigga. We just got him there. Shout out.
Shout out to JC for walking in. He's official liquid, so it's legit.
That's what we started. I mean, that's what we talking about.
Yeah.
Cat
Man.
from Orange County.
There we go.
That's liquid crew.
Liquid.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, Don.
If you were a member of the Wu-Tang, your name would have been the Quiet Destroyer. Would you consider that?
The quiet destroyer. Let me go to the Who app.
So that's very appropriate.
Quari's been pretty chill. When I was a little kid, they used to call me Cool Jimmy.
So yeah, that's very appropriate.
No, it's
Sounds so
That's
good.
very appropriate.
Alright, so Swift, if you were a member of the Wu-Tang, your name would have been the Arrogant Demon.
Yeah, I love that.
That's a cold DJ name. Arrogant demon. Like, damn.
Yeah. And if you go home, again, even right now, go on the Wu-Tang name generator, put in your full legal name. I guarantee you that's what you're gonna
That's crazy.
So Rico Smith.
get. Alright, so here we go, Mr. Rico Smith. I excluded the Tash just because it's already a stage name, but again, Tash, if you were a member of the Wu-Tang, your stage name would have been the Unlucky Magician. How do you feel?
I'm rolling.
So instead of pulling a rabbit out of the hat, a snake would have
My name will be the unlucky magician. The unlucky magician.
No, unlucky, not ugly. You obviously have your, hip hop junkies with OGB.
Yeah.
But another thing I want to ask is there anything you can say about like a Wu-Tang air freshener and the fact that we're standing with a man in the room right now?
That's a defense.
You did have a fucking big Wu-Tang
So again, I got to do the full
That's how I made
degree of
these
separation.
With a Wu-Tang air fresh.
Loud records back
I remember
in the
that
day.
shit.
I remember I made something for you.
We was on the street team, you know. There was a lot of promotional items, marketing. We had an item
We had a damn
called
perfume.
Damn Perfume that smelled like morning breeze.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We had
A hangover kit.
a barf bag with a hangover kit inside of it.
Like one of those, like,
With Alka-Seltzer, with a breathalyzer,
Pregnancy test.
aspirin and shit.
What can you say about your time at the Rhyme Syndicate when you were over with
Oh
Ice-T?
man, that helped mold us, man.
That's how we knew we needed a crew. Like
Yeah.
a crew, because we were part of the Rhyme Syndicate. We knew there was power in numbers.
Yeah.
Because that's how Ice-T did his whole thing. And we were just like sons of him.
So obviously here tonight, we're with the Alkaholiks. I myself, I would like to consider myself as a campaigner in the cannabis community. So I have a few marijuana-affiliated questions I would like to ask. With the recent trend with everybody being, wax, dab, shatters, are you guys into that at all, or do you prefer flowers, blunts? Just share
I'm
this
always a
split?
flower child.
Flower, that's it.
I mean, tried to.
If somebody roll, if I know
It's too much.
wax, then I hit it. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I don't just sit there and dab it.
Obviously, the Alkaholiks, I'm the stoner. I want to ask you two questions in one. What are your two favorite strains, perhaps, of marijuana, and then your preferred drink of choice? Strain of marijuana.
I just have some shit called fucking amazing.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was fucking ridiculous.
Hey, Demar, what was this fucking the other day?
And,
What was it called again? What's it too?
Some orange OG.
The cookies.
Orange cookies.
Yeah, that's just blowing up. And your preferred drink of choice?
I kind of like the Ciroc right now, man. To be honest, like the peach.
Ciroc. Your favorite strain of cannabis, along with your favorite.
My
personal
favorite
alcohol?
cannabis is the San Fernando Valley OG. Come on, man, hide it in your shoe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but my other one right now is the Paris OG.
Oh.
I'm liking that right now.
Shout out to Dr. K and Kushstock, the originators of that. Go ahead, Tash, same question. Favorite strain of marijuana as well as your preferred drink of choice?
I've been smoking this shit called the Benny Hill and shit.
Benny Hill?
The Benny Hill and the OG. That's all I like.
J. Rowe, I got that right this time.
Yeah.
Going back, I understand you being from Europe and everything. I hear there are several stories to share about Sweden specifically.
Okay.
I mean, I could elaborate on one specific point, but I will let you disclose what you want to share.
I'd like to hear what you elaborate on.
I don't know. There's been a very multiple occasions, and after party shenanigans. So
The thing about Sweden that I'm actually bringing to California is the pre-party. They call it Förfest. The before party, right?
Yeah.
So you go to someone's house, everyone got drinks, then you all go out to the party together.
okay.
So, the after party is dead. So we're going to start doing the pre-party.
So being the Alkaholiks, if you were to come up with again a drinking game, what would you like to introduce to the college scene?
I had to think about that one.
I don't know. I don't even know if I would let them know.
Every time when we're watching a basketball game and you shoot a three-pointer, you got to take a shot.
Even if
Watching
I
the
missed.
team. No, when
In the game?
your team makes a shot, the three-pointer you got here, take a shot.
That was good.
Every time they hit a three-pointer,
You gotta take a shot.
make it to
Billiards.
Oh, the
Billiards.
competition.
Billiards.
So what would you?
Billiards. Every time, if you don't sink one of your balls in, you gotta take a double shot.
beer.
Billiards.
Billiards. Yeah. Alright, Tash, time to put you on the last drinking little game.
You said what?
A drinking game.
Oh, listen, you already even think about it. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. I had to put you on blast. You're the last one, so.
Stand on your. I don't know, man. You asked me too quick.
Just drink.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't even pay.
If you're sober, drink.
If you're sober, if you're sober, drink.
When you blink, you drink.
When you blink, you drink.
And to end it off, Moose, again, E Swift, J-Bro, Tash, representing at the house, live at the Observatory. Catch you at the next one.